All right, so EJ's Space and Rocket review. Does this make you happy? Samba hearts? Yes. Yes, here. I'll be right back. Let me bring up the title card here for a second. You enjoy this fine music. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, hey. Hey, how you doing? The pupper cam is working. The pupper cam is working. What's up, Squeaky? What's up, Squeaky Titan? Hello? Oh. Oh, this is what he's looking for. All right, I see. I see what. Yep, okay. Title Popper. Welcome to Popper edition of Space News. It's great. Yes, here you go. See, you always get nice treats when you're out here with Dad. Look up there. Up there. Can you see them? One more? Sit. Oh, you already sat. Get up here. You're a good boy. Chill for a little bit, dog. You're glad he still has his ears. Okay. Where are you going? What are you doing? What you doing, Pupper? Where you going? So yeah, Pupper Cam. How old is he? Titan's 2. Titan 2. 2. Where you going? Oh, he's a little thirsty.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
He's a little thirsty. Oh, yeah. He was very thirsty. Jeez. Say hi to Titan for Tiny Victory. Hello, Titan. He's like, I'm busy. I love Doggo Cam. Yeah. Chris, 47 month resubs. How does he react to mirrors? I don't know. I haven't tested that yet. You like that? That was some of my water. There he goes, trying to open the door again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cat and dog. It tastes better when it's your water. Oh, there you go. He's exploring. He's trying to find a way out. Ah. Anyway, we're back to space news. So, is his exact birthday recorded? No.
Oh, this is space.
Laser
I'm in
Man!
space.
Gifted us up to Swinky. All right, so, let's see. I've had some links compiled over the last couple of days here for what's going on. That's not for you. That's a USB card box. Guy. I got it stuck in my head, don't I? Crap. What ended up being borky with the camera yesterday? The USB card, Tessa, and then there was a Windows update. And I plugged it back into the motherboard, and now it works again. Spain minus the S. What is that toy in here? Is it a UFO? No, it's the sun, the earth, and the moon. Oh, God. Oh, that was my nuts. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that, but all right, here. Get up here. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yep. Okay. He's officially the goodest boy of all time. He's a good boy. Okay. I knew I always knew you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts. I like you. You are strong, Monsieur Bobby, but I am stronger. How old is he? He's 2. Come on. Get up here. You want to play tug? Use gravity to your advantage, man. This is the STEM stream. There you go. There you go. Hey. I do have links. I swear. I do have links. my favorite thing is you pick it up, you look at his front paws. He's not a cat, Tessa. Jeez. Can you exchange channel points for doggo treats? You know how fat this dog would get? He came named Titan, Shirley. Hello, that's a strange-looking cat. His paws. His paws just sits there on his paws. Ow. I'm sorry, the paw's just hanging there. That's hilarious. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at, see, dude, you see that? You see how smart this dog is? No, I'm not jumping for that. I'm getting up on the chair. How old is he? Titan is 2. I'm a good boy. Hey, no piranha, puppy. No piranha. No piranha. Channel point redeem for training the dog. For training treats, sure. For the train me treats, sure. Now you got up here. Hey, sit. 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 Titan, sit. You want a treat, you gotta sit. 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 Sit down. He's like, no. No. Sit. Oh, good boy. All right, come on up here. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yes. Yes, good boy. Oh, you dropped one. There's one right there. Will he drool all over your leg? Yes. He actually is super smart. That is a super smart dog. He'll if he can push a door, like he can jump up and open a doorknob if he's on the push side of the door. He can't open this door because you have to pull it to open it. We're working on lie down. Kaito. All right. Titan, lie down. Sit. Yes. Lie down. Down. Come on. Lie down. Down. No. Lie down. There you go. Good boy. Look at this boy. He's a good boy. Miss Victory says Titan is super cute. Yes, he's a good boy. He's a cute boy. All right, buddy. Heads up. Dad's got to work. Okay? You know what? Let's put these behind here so he doesn't get to them. He will find them. All right. Did you name him Titan because of his explosive back end? No. The shelter named him Titan. Guys, that was yeah. When he was introduced to us, he was introduced as Titan. That I was like, dog's name is Titan. Okay, I'll give this one a shot. Who would Brimo train faster with a clicker, EJ or Titan? I thought of the moon. I thought of the missile. Is that bad? All right, I'm looking around for more space news here. Yeah, Arrow, he's a good dog. I'm looking around. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How about we start with this? Anything on the Falcon 9 grounding? Dude, nothing. Nothing. Although... Taylor, I didn't know you went live on YouTube. Glad to be watching again. All right, Taylor. Right on, right on. Okay, so... Have I ever played Surviving Mars? Yes. Yes, I have. Rate my parking job in Beam. You're not doing that right. So check this out. We'll start with this morning. This morning, Core Stage 2 found its way into the VAB for the Artemis 2 mission. Pretty awesome. You don't own space. NASA does. NASA, the rocket people? Maybe you heard of them? So this is the transfer aisle inside of the VAB. Okay. Fun fact, this is the last time you're actually ever going to see a fully completed core stage go into the VAB. Here's more pictures from EGS. Look. That's the last time you're going to see a fully completed one. The reason why is because one of the high bays in the vehicle assembly building is going to be used to build SLS cores, or at least final assembly for the SLS core. So the vehicle assembly building will be building vehicles to build vehicles. That's the last time you're going to see one roll in with its engine section, interestingly enough. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's not all the tooling, Jim. What they're doing is in High Bay 2, which is the first bay on the left from this picture. There's 4 of them. There's 2 and 4 over here, 1 and 3 over here. In High Bay 2, they're converting it to be able to, they're going to assemble the engine section in there. Or not assemble the engine section. The engine section is going to be assembled down the street in the ONC building. Because it's complicated. It needs a clean room environment to build it. Yeah. So, that's going to get built down the street, or at least final assembly for the engine section is going to be done down the street from the VAB, and then the core stage and tanks are still going to be made in Michoud. Same idea. They're going to be made there. And they'll ship the tankage and the empty engine section to the Cape, and then from there they'll take the engine section and start putting engines in it and whatnot, and the tanks will wait inside of High Bay 1, which once again it's right there. That's the entrance to it. You can't see it, it's kind of dark. And once the engine section is completed, they'll
they'll complete final assembly in high bay 1 and then move it to high bay 3 for stacking. Why not leave it horizontal than pivoting it tall? NASA said that this was the better way to do this. I don't know if they're going to build it horizontally in the high bay. I don't think they have enough room, though, to do that, but maybe. Who knows? Yeah. Some really awesome pictures coming in from NASA today. Oh, yeah. Will the engines be test fired at the Cape? Nope. No test fires with SLS's design. You don't own space. NASA does. Yeah, NASA. Maybe you heard of them? The rocket people? No? Guess not. Anyway, yeah. Awesome stuff. Core stage came in. It rained. Ooh. Rip. They test fire the RS-25s individually at Stennis. Yes, yes. Now, Jared, I personally, this is me being an armchair rocket scientist again. I personally think they should green run every core. Just because. Green run every core. Ain't no way you're going to convince me in this day and age with commercial spaceflight being how it is that you're not going to learn something from green running that core. Every single one of them. There ain't no way. Didn't expect to hear you quoting Trailer Park Boy. You don't own space. NASA does. NASA? Rocket people? You probably heard of them. Get that antenna off my roof. Wouldn't the E's have to get new nozzles? Not if they... No, they can... Maybe for the RS-25E, yeah. But these ones, no. Wait, it rained in Florida? Really? You sure? You know, Tessa, that joke would make sense. You know, oh, EJ's, oh, it rained in Florida? Oh, how'd you know that? Yeah. No, I know it rains in Florida. I live there. You're just not smart enough to figure out that that what I'm exclaiming is that they would move it during a rainstorm. You know, that multi-billion-dollar piece of equipment right there, the big orange one. Yeah, no. The subtlety was obviously lost on you, though. Oh, this is the worst looking ad I ever saw. You buy an ad like this, suppose you get a free bowl of soup. Oh, it looks good on you, though. You specifically said E's, Hellfish? Well, guess what? Titans specifically said S, T, F, and U. I don't know if you knew that. Look at him. See? Look at him. He's just chilling. Yeah. Microprocessors. I don't know what they are. You don't know what they are. Who gives a frick? Cash. All right, moving on. Check this out right here. Tori Bruno posted this today about Vulcan, Decators at Vulcan. This is a line of Vulcan boosters that are in final assembly, all destined for upcoming national security missions. Decatur is becoming a juggernaut. There's 3 Vulcan cores ready to go. Well, at least coming down the line, getting ready to go. It's water under the fridge, yep. The green curtain on the back was amazing. Out of this whole picture, all you notice was the freaking green curtain? It's just a green screen, so it... Oh, and the cute dog. All right, cool. What? What's wrong? No. Titan, you know I don't speak Spanish. You ate the whole wheel of cheese and you pooped in the refrigerator? How'd you do that? Not even mad. It's amazing. You don't know how long I've been waiting to do that. Like, it's, yeah, yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, my buddy. Get up here. Hey, Bree, are you out there in internet land? Could you bring his bed? He's got nothing to lie down on here. Where you going? I'm going to call. We're gonna call Bree here. Hey, do you want to bring his bed out here? It's not like he uses that because
Yeah,
he, sleeps in our bed.
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. He wants to play. Dude, he always wants to play. He's a cattle dog mix. He always wants to play. He's down. He's DTP, down to play all the time. Like all the time. No, that's my rocket propulsion book. You are not allowed to eat that one. Please don't do that. I said don't. All right.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What? What? Where's the... All right, here's what we're doing. Ready? We take the Chewy, and we put it through the chair, and we tie it up around the edge of the chair, and then you sit on it. Now we're good. I'm switching the camera. I've beaten playing with the dog. Till he drags you over to the shop side. Nah, it'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen. Still good. The freaking wagging tail, though. This is working just fine. Famous last words? No. Famous first words. All right, so. Yeah! Bree brought his bed. There you go.
Remember to give him treats for being a good boy and relaxing in it.
Okay.
Can you sit? Tighten. Go to your bed. Go to bed. Sit.
He's like, I don't want to do that at all.
Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. You want some treats? Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Look, we'll give you some treats. Come on. Oh, good man. Good man. Yes, good buddy.
You're messing up my screen, dog.
You put it there.
What do you mean I put it there? No, this is my
Tighten.
office.
Lay down. Good man.
I'm just gonna look at rocket pictures more.
Lay down. Lay down. Yes, good boy. Yes.
When will
good
Titan
man.
get his own screen in mission control? Taco, you got a 2-year-old German Shepherd. He tore his ACL chasing our little dog and he was still begging to play every hour. Recovery was stressful. I wish I had an eighth of the energy. Right? 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 I'm with you.
Oh. This dog, I was just outside with him. We ran around. I can't play fetch with him right now because he broke the fetch thing. And he's still, like, needs to do things. I mean, I get it, dog, but, like, Jesus. Jesus, puppy.
Jesus, puppy. Anyway. All right. So, yeah, we got Vulcan cores there. Yeah, Aerocat, what did you say over there? You said they would probably build it vertical, SLS vertical, because it would be easier to just stack sections and connect them. Also make stacking the second stage and stuff easier. I mean, that's how they made Saturn. They made Saturn vertically, too. Or at least it was assembled vertically.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Brits and Gravy, 44 months. Thank you very much. And Maslam at 107. Stop. Puppa time. Actually, okay. Here we go. Primo's leaving. Forge, you linked this. This is a picture of Energia's plumbing right there. All right, well, Primo's leaving the garage. I actually have, the car parts came in for the Camaro, new headlight bezels. Well, actually, new headlamp housing came in right there. If you see it, it's sitting on top of the Camaro right there. So we got to take all that stuff apart and put a new one on there because that one is junk. Was the shuttle also stacked vertical? The shuttle was assembled horizontally. It was assembled horizontally.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it was assembled horizontally, but the shuttle was stacked. Like when they put it together with the external tank and SRBs, it was stacked vertically. But anyway, Tori Bruno posted this, and then I said this. It's okay to love more than one rocket factory. See, that's a play on what Tori Bruno himself says. He says it's okay to like more than one rocket. Now I said it's okay to like more than one rocket factory. And then check this out. This guy replied, "Please explain National Aquatic Swimming Agency." Right? Right? And then Tori Bruno replied, "It's an awesome music video by the German metal band Rammstein. It's called America." Bro, a Rammstein reference from the man himself to slam dunk on a conspiracy theorist. My day is made, dude. My day is freaking made. Yes! That's so good. Oh, God. Oh, see, you know, man, we were talking about it. You know, you're talking about X being kind of a hellhole, right? And no, dude, where else can you get that? Where else can you get that? That's so good. You can't make that up. You know what? I didn't even think of that. You know, it's just like, hey, he made a Rammstein. No, he made a Rammstein reference to slam dunk on that guy on the internet. That's awesome. Just made my day. You know what? This comment made my day. Awesome. Made my day. That's so funny, dude. It's wunderbar. We all slam dunk on Twitter. On Twitter. It's wunderbar. It's fine. He really is a metalhead. I know. It's awesome. Nah, Sky, whatever. It's a party. You know, you gotta take, dude, part and parcel, right? Dude, I can watch Tori Bruno slam dunk on moon landing deniers and space deniers all day. Dude, that's free. That is free. It's you know, there's a lot of crap, but it's the gift that keeps on giving. Say Sean.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
The only thing that would make it better is if you slip the Kraftwerk reference in. Okay. Cryptech 57-month resub. Thank you very much. You know what? You know what we need? You know what we need in the background? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, look at this picture from Vulcan. I stared at the trap ray. Imagine getting flagged by an SLS core. I'm here for it. Seriously, imagine that. You get flat, with firearms, you never look up the business end. With rockets, you never look up the business end. It's like, it should make you uneasy, right? Like, that's not what you... It goes perfect with the music, man. It goes perfect with the... What are you doing? Oh my god! It's perfect. Just the nice music. Just the destruction. The freaking... Oh my god! You can't make this up. What are you doing? Hey! Titan, what are you doing? He's gonna pull the screen down. Hey, get up here. Up. Yes. Yes. Up. Good boy. Hey, look. Look up there. Do you see the camera? He's like, I don't care. I have now become Doggo, destroyer of Doggo beds. I'm telling you, Tessa, it's Dog's sharpest attack. He's really smart. Now that I said that, he's gonna do something dumb. But also... Anyway. So yeah, there's a shot from Vulcan right here, looking up the business end. Pretty rad. Let's get him a Bucky's Chew toy. Oh, jeez. That's awesome, man. Just hope we can see it launch sometime soon. Anyway. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Rocket Lab actually has been working on some things. Check this out. This was linked the other day. So Rocket Lab's new next generation rocket, Neutron. Neutron's carbon composite structures are stacking up at our production complexes. The team is making steady progress across the rocket's fairing panels, propellant tanks, and interstage panels, and more. Reusable fairing plates, reusable tankage. Oh. That's pretty rad. Nice. I need that Tori Bruno link, please. Just look at my Twitter and you'll find it. Your Chihuahua just sat in your office chair because I took a short ride on the bike. Chihuahua, homie. Farm, you have a Chihuahua for real? You have a Chihuahua? Serious, how do you get that thing off the gantry? I... These must bolt together. This struts must bolt together. Get that dog a treadmill. We have a treadmill. I'm not sure he knows how to use it. What do you guys think of Pupper Cam? Pretty good, right?
Do you like it? Do you like Pupper Cam?
He likes Pupper Cam. Belly rubs? Dog needs attention.
Hey. Hey. I know, no one's playing with you. I know. Daddy's gotta work so I can give you more treats. Titan. Titan. Hey. Hey. Do you want to learn the delta V equation? Delta V equals specific impulse times gravitational constant, natural log, initial mass over final.
Think you understood it?
This is going to be on the test later.
I don't think he learned it. He clearly disagrees. All right, we'll just get back to work. Anyway, so Rocket Lab also actually did a bespoke payload fairing for their next mission here. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's got like lobes in it, blisters. See, that's one of their next missions for Synspective right here. Whatever's inside of this thing has a bunch of reliefs in there for the payload. Interesting. What is this? Portal 2 level or payload change out clean room? I'll let you decide. The Farron got stung by bees. Portal level? Yeah, you're probably right. Let me check over in the YouTube chat here. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. All right, cool. So Rocket Lab's working on Neutron. Neutron per Rocket Lab should be flying by the end of the year, which... No. I'm thinking it might take a little bit longer. I'd say maybe this time, like next year, maybe. But anyway, it's still cool that they're making moves on stuff. I always said, you know, any spaceflight company can be like, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, right? What really matters is the hardware. They're showing us hardware, albeit test hardware, still hardware. These are These test articles are very preliminary. That's nowhere near flight fidelity. It's missing a lot of things, like whatever's supposed to be mounted to that right there. But hey, still got a reusable fairing right there. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right. So, we have a Starliner update. It's just not right now. It's tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. I'm going to be here a half hour before my normal start time to figure out what the heck's going on. We have... I mean, that Starliner mission was... The Starliner mission was supposed to be a week. It was supposed to be a week long. It's been up there for a little bit longer than a week. But we know the reason. The reason is because they're trying to learn new behaviors from the service module. But the flip side of that is that it's a test flight. The final test flight with the way you're testing this works more like a final exam from school, less like a, oh, let's test it and let's see what happened. Right? The way Starliner's testing regime was supposed to be is, you know, there should be no problems with this flight. So learning new behaviors from your service module on the crew flight test is not the best time to learn stuff, but hey, still a good time to learn things. 2 months later. Yep. Yeah.
Do you like singing? Are you like Blues Clues? Blues Clues?
We just got a letter. Anyway. So, you really don't want to be encountering... we really don't want to be encountering this type of behavior during a final test flight, but it is space flight. It's going to be complicated. You're going to find surprises. It happens. It's really... To what extent did you proverbially get caught with your pants down, right? Guys, that doesn't sound like I want to play. This sounds like I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he needs to go to the bathroom. He barks when he wants to play. He whines when he needs to go. All right. Enjoy this nice music. I'll be right back 1 second.
Hey, come here. You gotta go potty, right? You're not gonna go run around and chase bunnies, are you?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
How much you want to bet he had to go to the bathroom? He didn't have to go to the bathroom. He just wanted to play. But he made the I have to go to the bathroom whines. You know what you did, you sneaky pupper. Did you do some running? Yep. He Forrest Gumped me. He just felt like running. So now he'll get ignored. You will get ignored next time. Get ignored. Damn dog. Not like I have a live show that I need to, no big deal. Anyway, there's a Starliner press conference regarding what's going on with the capsule tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to watch that. In the meantime, let's take a look at outgoing launches here as opposed to incoming ones. Yeah, all right, cool. 10-4, 9-4, and 10-9 just keep getting pushed back. But I'm pretty sure, let me take a look. Pretty sure per Gav, hold on. Yeah, okay, here's where we're at with Falcon 9. Check this out. This is per Gav, who does kind of fleet tracking. The drone ships have left port down at the Cape. The drone ships are out. They towed them out. So they're out at sea right now. Meaning a Falcon 9 return to flight is, I would say, imminent. At some point. And you thought you were training him. No. Those 3 launches are scheduled for the 26th. Yeah, fat chance that... Oh, dear. Yep. Okay. Well, whenever Falcon 9 returns to flight, I'll try my best to be here. If it's Friday, though, I'm going down to Intrepid to help Das with something. So, that should be good. Should see a launch then. That'll be real nice. We'll cover all of them, no sleep. If it returns to flight Friday morning at 12:15, I'm going to be here. We'll see, Tessa. We'll see. Anyway, so, yeah, needless to say, I'm not going to be on Flame Trench this week, but, yeah. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. I'm looking around. Joe Barnard has a new video for what it's worth. I'm looking around. We didn't actually cover it. We didn't actually cover it last week, but Curiosity found solid sulfur on the surface of Mars, which is actually kind of cool. The weird thing is that it looks just like sulfur deposits in stationeers. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Look. That's weird. That looks exactly like a stationeer sulfur deposit. That's very strange. It's crushed sulfur rock. Oh, okay. It looks like a copper deposit from Stationeers. Why can't you just say yes? It does. No, no, no. It's everything but agree with the streamer. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I brought it up. Just, no. Just be happy from this or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's still really cool. Not really a crazy breakthrough. It's not anything we didn't know, but it's cool to get a picture of it. Just shows that even a decade after the mission was slated to end, these scientific missions are still getting us science and understanding, and it's worth it to, you know, keep doing them and not cancel them. This is a STEM stream, EJ. We hold our speakers accountable. Yeah, and if I did that, weather guy, the stream would be just me correcting people in chat every second. I let it slide because I know to let it slide because I understand intention rather than, you know. No, keep doing it. It's fine. Nonsense, we got money to save. Yeah, I know, Taco. It's a little tiresome at times, but it's still cool. Still cool. Let's see. What else do we got on the outgoing here? How's the range looking? So there's SF51. That's July 30th, so that's next week. We have pudding to buy. By that logic, Tessa, you're cruising in the passing lane on the highway to hell. Any predictions about the press conference? I think that, you know, class, there's a possibility that they're, you know, oh no, something is actually wrong. And blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's what's going on. I think it's genuinely just to learn more about the service module, just to be absolutely sure. Right now, it pays to cross the T's and dot the I's. And, you know, they decided to hold this press conference 1 or 2 days after they completed acceptance testing on another set of thrusters down at White Sands. That's where Boeing does Starliner testing. They did that, and yeah, I honestly think it's just they just want to learn more about the module. There's no harm in keeping that up there, at least until Crew 9's ready to go. So as long as the capsule's in good condition and the astronauts are cool with it, it's cool. Take the time to learn about the service module, because you're not going to have that service module when if they decide to bring crew home, right? Like, I'm sorry, just like, you know, I can kind of, you know, I want to sit here and think it's something weird, but honestly, the logic checks out. You know, it makes more sense to try and not mess with stuff, to try and understand what's going on with the service module while it still exists. Because Starliner separates from the service module, the part that they're trying to figure out some behavior, right? And when it separates, the service module burns up. So you don't want to bring the mission back down where you're still trying to figure out what's wrong with the service module when the service module's gone. So I think it'll just basically be what, you know, probably a much nicer scientific way of saying what I just said. Just add more locks for thrust. Yeah. Return date? It'll be down before Crew 9. Yeah, it'll be down before Crew 9 goes. But, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. When is Crew 9 on the manifest? If at all. I mean, Polaris Dawn is pushed for sure. It was supposed to launch now. Yeah, it's not even on there. Yeah, so they got some time. They got some time, dudes. Polaris Dawn should be a good time. How big a turbos do these things use? What do you mean, Asimilak? Rockets? They have turbo pumps, not turbochargers. Turbo pumps are turbines usually attached to a gas generator to spin a fluid impeller. It uses a jet engine as its fuel pump. Last time I saw Polaris Dawn was on the 30th. Yeah, the drone ships are going out, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking through knowing NASA, there's multiple scientific ways to say what you said. We wouldn't be able to understand them more likely. Yeah, well, if you do, I'll be here to. I'll be here to translate it. Looking around to see if there's much. There's not much else in the cycle, guys. There's not much else in the news cycle, just for the straight fact Falcon 9 is grounded, man. But yeah, we did see the drone ships go out, so who knows? I'm just going through. There ain't much. It's just a lot of static. A lot of static electricity. Even in the following tab on X, it's just a lot of static. There's a lot of static background noise out there. There's just a lot. Bad signal to noise ratio. Oh, there's no doubt. No doubt. Flight 5 is off the FT5 is off the radar. Falcon 9 is grounded. Thought it was the weather. I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, we're kind of in a lull right now. What the I did the same thing that JP did. Oh no. There was a comment in chat during stream about this and I thought it was a joke. Someone definitely linked it and I ignored it. I was like, that's a joke. That has to be a joke. No, on. Oh, no, please, no. Like I said, there's a lot of background noise, man. What the? Oh, no. Oh, no. I just want my space news, damn it. I did not need to know that. The background noise is the foreground. Dude, seriously, I'm looking through. I usually found something by now. There's really not a lot. Chandra's might get canceled. Viper is canceled because idiots. There's just there isn't much. What's new at Starbase? Here. Let me check. Let me go to the Burgonators account. Let's see what we got here. It's all SLS core pictures. Always has been. All right, let's go to Yak. Let's go to the Yak. Let's see what the Yak is up to. Oh. Oh, hello. That's really loud. But we got it. Sorry. Nintendo salivating at the lawsuit. There you go. Anyway. What the heck was that? It's Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Okay. No? No. Seriously? Here. No? Alright, guess not. Maybe this one? No? DK! Donkey Kong. No, this thing is actually, look at it has Mecanum wheels, which are actually super cool. These wheels basically allow this cart to be able to move. It can strafe left and right, it can go forward and back, or it can just work like a regular car. Yeah, they're called Mecanum wheels. And they're using that to transfer that Raptor around. Raptor 391. Or Vector, I should say. There's the gimbal up at the top. It's gimbal-rific. You know what DK stands for? Donkey Kong. Drift King. Anyway. There's actually another one back there. Jack took that picture. God, get it off the screen. 391. Okay. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's just take a peek over at actually no, hold on. Let's take a look at Starbase Live. See what's up. Second tower being stacked. They have the fourth segment ready to go here. Are those Raptors like $1 million each? We don't know the unit price coherent. They won't say. I mean, the thing is that it's hard to understand what a unit price would be and how much one of those things costs. They don't sell them. There has to be a price to make it, but how are you assuming cost here? I mean, just about the amount of raw materials to be made. You know, like, who knows? I don't know. I mean, they've made 390 of them. I can imagine that the price is probably cheaper than most rocket engines, if I had to say. You don't make 391 engines, you know. Cost on what? Raptor engines. They've made almost 400 of them. Any visible differences with the new launch stool? Floating, these segments are already, they're like the staircase and all the accoutrement, what the heck is that stuff? Is already all attached to it, rather than them assembling them kind of bare bones and then attaching all the pieces. It looks like all the parts are actually attached to it already. How many Raptors do we know have been lost? Oh, I have no idea, Smug. I don't know. I mean, 4 flights. 33 engine, or no, 29 on the first one, right? On the first flight. Flight 2, Flight 3, and Flight 4 had 33 engines, so that's 99 motors. plus 29 is 128 motors, and now plus another 28 on top of that. So 156 Raptors. And that's not even counting like what they've lost on the test stand. Oh yeah, that's right. They never did that's right. They never did launch that one. The first one was 33. Some of them just croaked. But that can be incorporated in. So add 4 to what I just said, so 160 Raptors. 160. Damn, dude. Probably best to estimate it based off of man hours. It's probably the biggest. I mean, yeah, propulsion is always the most expensive thing, Aqualux. There's no way that making a Raptor is cheaper than putting together a stainless steel tank. Stainless steel tank's one of the easy parts. You know why? You know how we know? SpaceX did that first back in the day. Materials process required, time per unit. Yeah, I'm sure they have a way of doing it. Ouch, that look on your face. That's a lot of money, but hey, Smug, it's something that I've been talking about. It's something that I've been talking about for a long time. Look, there is no low-hanging fruit with spaceflight development right now. There's no suborbital flight. I mean, you needn't look no further than New Shepard. I mean, New Shepard from Blue is an amazing piece of equipment. You know, it's awesome. It's a commercial spaceflight, vehicle. And it doesn't get into orbit, but it goes up and goes down. But look, people were bored with that from the start. I mean, me personally, I thought it was sick. I still think it's cool, right? Just saying, I'd ride on it, right? But people are like, doesn't get into orbit, man. Like, that's what I mean. There's no low-hanging fruit with development. Anything that we do from here on out is going to be something that's going to be expensive. Well, comparatively expensive for like you and me, right? It's going to be comparatively expensive. You're going to push the bounds of scientific exploration of the cosmos. It's going to be expensive. Long story short, yeah, they've lost 160 Raptors. That's probably really expensive, but the scientific knowledge gained, and more importantly, the understanding gained as to what it takes to build a fully reusable super heavy launch vehicle, which, not to parrot Elon, but that's the holy grail of spaceflight, especially one that can dump 100 tons into orbit every time. The knowledge gain in pursuing that endeavor is, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Even if a Raptor is like 10 million a pop, I would still say that's worth it. Once again, whoever does that, fully reusable, can fly on the frequency of an airplane. Whoever cracks that, and let's be real, SpaceX is obviously the closest one. Whoever cracks that, that's going to be a big deal. A big deal. How many others 25s ever existed? Maybe like 30? Mason? Maybe? Gotta pay for that competitive edge. That's right. Will SpaceX sell Raptor engines to Blue or ULA? I highly doubt that, John. I don't think so. Maybe. It would be really cool to get an a la carte Raptor engine. That would be sick. That would actually be really freaking cool. Oh, someone, what was that? Sorry, there was a lot of paragraphs in chat. Yeah. When you looked at Jack's photo, you mentioned the Raptor vacuum had the gimbal on top. Are the Vactors being gimbaled now? I thought they were static originally. Did that change? Yak. No, it's definitely a gimbal. Huh. I have a theory, someone. Big theory. Totally pulling this one out of my tailpipe. Like totally doing that. Okay. It's cheaper to make one type of mount for the engine. It's cheaper to make one type. They want to simplify Raptor. You have Raptor engines and Vector engines use the exact same mount. So that way you only need to make one type of mount. And then what you do, instead of, you know, having a fixed mount and a gimbaled mount, you just, the Vector engines, you just secure them in place. They can be, the gimbal is obviously rated for load, right? Because 33 of them, they're obviously rated for load. So a tractor Heim joint could hold the thrust vector control in place. It'd be fine. And that's a lot cheaper. It probably is cheaper to make a more mechanically complex static but not static mount. If I had to guess, could be wrong, could be totally pulling it out of my butt. The flip side of that is that they're making the vectors thrust vector controlled, which I'm not sure you would do. I'm not sure you should do that on Starship, because there's a high possibility. Don't get me wrong, SpaceX would understand this. There's a high possibility that you'd hit something with that huge freaking nozzle. Those nozzles are not small. Case in point. DK. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is... No? All right, cool. Any idea of the flyaway cost, not total cost involved? I'm not sure. Yeah, Theo, that's what I'm getting at. There's no space. It'd tip something for sure. It rained like a mother this morning. Ship 30 has to dry out. Cool. Yeah, they're probably, like I said, so this is just when you get into high production costs, this is stuff that at face value doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense, but it actually makes tons of sense, right? The vacuum Raptor engines don't gimbal, so why are we putting gimbals on them? Well, making one type of mount makes way more sense, right? I mean, think about it. How many Raptors on a Starship Super Heavy stack are vacuum Raptors? 3 out of 39 engines? Just make one mount, dude. Right? Like when you say it like that, it makes a lot more sense. But then again, how many of these are gimbaled, right? Actually, you probably take that into account because the Super Heavy has 20 engines that aren't, right? The plot thickens. Imagine they cut clearance gaps on HLS for Vector gimbaling. Jeez. Thing would look like a flute at the bottom, Aqualux. Or an oboe. Oh boy. Yeah, RS-25s are... But that's because you didn't make a lot of them. If you make these things in scale, they're still going to cost a lot of money, but you can recoup some of that price. But also depends on your profitable venture. If you're making engines that people don't want, you just make 100 of them, who cares? SpaceX has a really clear use case with Raptors. 40 million isn't that bad at all for an RS-25. I mean, considering you get the thing back, yeah, I would say that's not bad. You know, 40 million, you fly that 40 flights, there you go. You get your money back. And that's why they didn't make many shuttle engines. But then again, some bonehead decided it would be safer to just take the thing apart and put it back together every time. That's about as dumb as taking a car apart and putting it back together every time you go to the grocery store, which is stupid. Probably there's a physical lock for the Raptor gimbal, no? No, probably not for the gimbal, hells. Probably not. The thrust vector controls are, instead of thrust vector controls to move that Raptor around, it's probably just 2 rods. Wouldn't be the first time someone's done that. To be honest with you, here. Ready? Werner, explain.
We have been given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
That really wasn't what I was asking to explain, but all right, I'll do it. I got you. All right, so headphone users, first of all, yeah, that's right. One of the engines on the Saturn V was actually in a fixed position. The center motor. the center motor on the first stage. But now, you know what? You know what sucks? Now we just got to watch the Saturn V launch. Oh, damn. Oh, that sucks. Don't twist my arm. Seriously. Oh, what? Don't twist my arm. No, I should be robbing you. No, that's my wife's car. That's my wife's car. Fool. Anyway, headphone users.
9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Right there. Look, see? No thrust vector control. They just made the F1s. They made all 5 of these F1s exactly the same. The center one had the same gimbal mount as the other ones, but where the thrust vector actuators are is nothing. There's just a strut there. Seriously, a strut, probably a strut from a tractor, knowing the Apollo program. It's probably a Heim joint. Anybody? Any farmers out there? You know what I'm talking about. The Heim joints that are on the back of the tractor to hitch everything together. There's like 2 of them. Yeah, it's probably one of those. Knowing the Apollo program, just use what works. Hey, man. If it can pull around... I mean, if you have a big enough tractor, you can pull around 1.5 million pounds of hay, you should be fine. Because that's how much thrust that thing has. I bet you it's just a big tractor hitch. Anyway, yeah, that wouldn't be the first time someone like this has happened. Or something like this has happened to someone. They did it during Apollo. Same exact reason. Anyway, headphone users. Ago, guys. 55 years ago. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Sorry, I came kind of late to the party. Sorry about that. I came late to the party, but I came here to party. Soy el fiesta. You understand? Comprende? Yep. Actually, the Apollo astronauts 55 years ago this day would have cleared customs in Hawaii. Yes, they declared moon rocks. Just in case you were wondering. And we do have a couple left over, right? During the Excellent Adventure, EJ and Ernok's Excellent Adventure Smoke, we drove by one. You know, I've never seen a Saturn V first stage just sitting out on the side of the road, but there's one on the Gulf Coast at Stennis. You know, I have seen Saturn V's before, but they've been inside where you could stand like right next to it. I haven't like seen one like from far away where you could see it like perspective. Damn, that thing is big. Like I've stood next to one, but it's like there's an S1C at the Stennis Welcome Center, and I saw it. I'm like, Your family went to the KSC Visitor Center the other day. At the Apollo Saturn V Pavilion, they have a simulation test that shakes the windows while the launch plays. It seemed like the launch took way too long to get off the pad, so I'm thinking it might be stretched out for cinematic effect. Yeah, of course it is. Saturn V did get off. It got off the pad. It got out of the hole slow. It did, you know, Jared. Just to be absolutely sure, it did get out of the hole pretty slow. However, it was only slow for a second. It goes. It left the pad probably like 1.1 TWR, just because the margins were so tight. But yeah, no, it gets... Sorry, the audio for this is in mono. God, gosh, dang it. Yeah, here's this same footage in real time. Watch. My left ear loves this, by the way.
5 engines of the first stage ignite.
That's slow motion. Very slow motion.
Within the first few seconds, many things happen. Here in slow motion are 2 of them. Behind the yellow post, one of the arms which provides ground power swings clear. The yellow post is one of 4 which hold the rocket until engines reach full power. As the rocket...
I want to just note real quick that their actuator mechanism for closing the this thing is a wire that's attached to the vehicle that's designed to shear and snap back, and when it snaps back it pulls the ring out and that thing falls over. It's a bungee cord. Yeah, for real.
Engines reach full power.
Swing!
As the rocket moves up, it pulls
and that pulls the pin out and closes the hatch. Dude, I love it.
Over the hold down
I love it. I love it. Love it, man. It's so simple. It's great. Where's the next shot in real time? There we go.
Higher up on the rocket,
that's real time.
Another ground service arm moves clear.
That's real time.
There are 8 of these arms.
Look,
and they all
it's not going slow.
Swing clear of the vehicle at the same time. At this point,
holy
about 6 million
that's
pounds
cool.
are being moved straight up.
Dude, that's bad. I'm sorry, that's bad. That's bad. I was about to say something bad.
At this point,
dude, look at it, dude. She's going. Oh, she's going now.
Straight up.
Holy
by sheer brute
that's
force.
cool.
To provide this force, the 5 engines are gulping fuel at a fantastic rate. A rate that would drain the fuel tanks of 15 DC-8s in 1 minute. As it flies, the rocket is guided by an onboard computer, a very busy computer. During the entire flight, it will make hundreds of millions of calculations. From these calculations,
could it just be pulling the cover closed, Spuck?
These go
that would even be simpler than pulling the stupid pin out.
In any direction to keep the rocket on the proper course. These scenes were taken by the second stage. This is a close view of the first stage falling away. The camera is mounted on the second stage. Liquid hydrogen is the...
How did they get that to work with no damn computers? You know how good at machining you need to be to get that right? To get that right 55 years ago? You need an insanely good machinist, or an well, let's say a freaking battalion of machinists to do that. Yo, bro, you're getting reported for showing pornography on Twitch. I'm sorry. We're streaming on YouTube as well. Does that help? No CNC. All done by hand. Frick, is that impressive.
The fuel for this stage
Come on
burns
now.
much cleaner than the high-grade kerosene used by the first stage. This is why you can't see any flames, even though the engines are burning.
Unfrickin' believable, dude.
Next, the ring that connects the 2 stages falls off. In the bottom of the picture, clouds cover part of the Florida coast. Cape Kennedy is a
Florida. Florida. Where is he from? Florida. That sounds Yinzer to me.
Florida coast. Cape In the bottom of the picture, clouds cover part of the Florida coast. Cape Kennedy.
Florida. That's Yinzer. That guy's from Pennsylvania. The guy that's doing the VO. Florida. Or Chicago. It could be. It's somewhere in the Midwest. I mean, I don't know. Yinzer's kind of Midwest. It's kind of not.
Kennedy is about in the middle. In a short time, the rocket will be out of camera range, but the rest of the flight will be similar to what you've already seen. The second stage will drop away, and the third stage will boost.
Oh, wow. That quality is great. I just want to go back to the real-time footage for a moment here.
There are 8 of these arms, and they all have to
That's
swing
quick.
clear of the vehicle
That's so
at
fast.
the same time. At this point, about 6 million pounds are being moved straight up.
Dude.
Stage separation.
Attention all operators on countdown 1. This is the final go.
EA
Go
cam.
roll for
Yeah, she gets
Starship
going.
Flight 4. Stage 1.
Just give me a second.
Stage 2.
Go.
By 2.
Go.
Flight directors go for launch.
Same vibes. Yep. Same.
We have
Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Just got the chills there for a second.
Vehicle is supersonic. Booster engine cut off.
It's got way more thrust to weight than the Saturn V.
Stage separation confirmed.
Hot stage confirmed. Ship under its own power.
Frick me, is that impressive. Holy crap. Why are the fins out? Charles, on this thing, dude, the fins are fixed on Super Heavy. They don't retract like Falcon 9. Yeah, an engine blew out because the computer shut it off.
The jettisoned hot stage.
Booster, the primary goal today is to do a landing burn and a splashdown in the water. You can see those grid fins on your left-hand screen rotating and turning to guide the booster, and there's that landing burn!
I'm sorry, what? Did we watched this?
And we have splashdown!
Ship engine cut off.
Our primary goal is to get through the extreme heat of Starship reentry.
Starship.
We watched this live. I remember being speechless because, yeah. What are the odds of an actual landing attempt this year? It's going to happen. I'd say by the end of the summer, Nightmare. Dude, that's so freaking cool.
Ship is approaching entry interface.
He stole it from Sheldon's
Starship
notebook.
is passing through 100 kilometers altitude, good altitude for entry. Vehicle is passing through 85 kilometers altitude, flaps have control of the vehicle.
Oh dear.
Vehicle is approaching maximum entry dynamic pressure. External temperatures are dropping. Starship is in landing burn.
How the?
Starship landing burn shut down.
What gets me is how fast those grid fins are rotating. They're a couple hundred. Yeah, they're couple hundred kilos. Yeah, those things weigh as much as your motorcycle. Tessa. They're just. You're just doing this. It's just. All right. Okay. They didn't recover him? No, not Flight 4. Nothing from Flight 4 was recovered. But what? your prescription eyeglasses. You were 40 feet away and you made a positive identification without your prescription eyeglasses. Anyway, no, they're going to try to land Flight 5. Flight 5 is going to be a catch attempt. Not for Starship, for Super Heavy. Starship's going to fly on the same trajectory. But the catch attempt, that's going to be fun to watch. Identical. You're fired. I want him. Yeah. Link, Lunk. Boy, did I pick a weird time to tune back in. And I picked a weird time to stop eating Kerbal snacks. Anyway. Not to be a hate watcher, but I do want to see them knock over the tower. I don't think the tower would get knocked over, James, for the content. No, of course. I don't think the tower would get knocked over. Most likely the booster, if it misses, will maybe drag a chopstick with it. I'll bet you there's the chopstick, like, hinges are rated to a certain shear load, and they'll just pop off before it rips the tower down. I mean, that'd be awesome. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like it as a spaceflight fan, but it'd be pretty rad. That would be pretty ridiculous, but I don't want to wish failure on SpaceX right now. I don't think it's a good idea. But for the content, though, then maybe. Of course, we don't want to see Super Heavy explode. Of course. But maybe. If it explodes, it would be awesome. Like, that would be ridiculous. But if it did... That's a old Louis C.K. sketch. Of course we don't want this, but maybe. Do it for the gram. Man, that guy kind of got a little crazy. All right, it's a win-win for us. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here, James, and pretend like scrubs and failures don't get me more views, but I try not to be like, fail, please. SN10 landed hokey and then landint. Yep. 11 blew up in the air from a hard start. Yeah, just completely popped from a hard start. 9... The 9 did something. It here.
We're preparing to restart 2 engines?
No, SN9 did something.
Then transition to 1 engine for the landing burn.
I would call that landint. Yep. Was that supposed to happen? I don't think that was supposed to happen. The engine did something, Tessa. I'm fairly confident that's not what it was supposed to do, though. Which one was on the second pad there? 10? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I see. Let's get cameras up.
Any landing you can walk away. Never mind. Well, back to the old electronic brain. Yeah, it didn't work. Starbase looks so barren. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually insane. Yeah, that one didn't work. Are you launching a rocket? No. Ew. Anyway, yeah, Flight 5 should be by the end of the summer. I don't think Falcon 9, what's going on with Falcon 9 has affected it at all, but yeah. It seems like they taking Ship 30 and ripping the entire thermal protection system off and putting a new one on may have delayed them a little bit, because that's what happened. Based off of what they learned from Flight 4 and tile clearances and stuff, they took Ship 30 and stripped it completely, like down to the bare metal, and then put a new tile system on. And they just rolled it out the other day for testing. Here. We can go over to Shando. Shando. Go over to S-Master. S-Master. Where are you? Where are you, you filthy, filthy cork? Oh, the chopsticks arrived at the Cape, by the way.
Discovery.
Hey, Alleviate. 47 months. Sorry I haven't been around. Bogged down with work and family stuff. Yeah, no, it's all good. Just want a shot of Ship 30, man. It should have been here somewhere. I guess not. Anyway, moving on. So what happened to Starship after Flight 4? It sank, Zarek. Yeah, most likely. Just sank. Whoa, hold on. I hit my notifications thing on X. Look at this. Psycho person. Awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Falcon, what's going on? Oh, this thread is great. I can't, dude. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. This person needs to go outside. It is a great song, though, for sure. Starship Gazer has a good shot of Ship 30. Yeah, it was taken to Massey's on the 21st, so that was earlier this week. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Now we've got ICPS-2, LVSA-2, and CS-2. All we're looking for now is Orion and Orion for Artemis 2. Elvis. Yeah, gee, where's the Orion? Damn it. Actually, I think it's an ONC. It should be an ONC. Person needs to go inside. I don't know. That guy needs to do something. Seriously, look at this. 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 Look at all this. Oh, this is awesome. That's awesome. Oh, man. That's great. Yes. Dude, you can't pay for content like this. Dude, it's free. That X is free. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. Oh, my God. That's so good. Hey, if you can't laugh at it, what can you do? Anyway. Yeah, no, it's freaking fantastic. What's the latest with Starliner? Actually, Alleviate, there's going to be a press conference for it tomorrow at 11:30. and you're in the same time zone. So 11:30 means it makes sense. Yes. All right. I had a bit of a laugh when I heard Congress was demanding NASA to do a report of other potential customers for SLS. I think Uncle Sam wants a piece. Smuckers. Do I know why? I don't know, because I want to launch something big into space. But yeah, interesting. But yeah, Novus. Actually, yeah, Artemis 2 is coming together. It's just that those dang life support systems on Orion, man. Like, I don't... They've had a lot of time to get that correct. People are going around the moon on Artemis 2. Yeah, man. Man, it's just hope. Did you hear, and is it true, that there's non-organic things at the bottom of the ocean producing oxygen with no sunlight? I haven't heard anything about that, Zarek. There's non-organic things at the bottom of the ocean producing non-organic things. Interesting. I mean, non-organic things can make water, you know, like clouds and stuff. So it's not that far-fetched. Oh yeah, I came through Baltimore last month and got to go to the B&O Museum and National Aquarium. All right, it's a recent article. Sweet. They called it dark oxygen. All right, that's cool. I clicked on that guy's feed, and now I'm getting dumber. Oh God! I stared at the trap ray. Stared at the trap ray. Oh, nope, it's just static. 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 Okay, cool. Sounds like a made-up story perpetuated by big CO2. Yeah. I saw that the nodules are basically electrolyzing the water as the nodules are basic battery components. Cool. Sweet. Oh, Oshkosh is happening soon. Guys, yeah, EAA is basically, well, it's happening very, very soon. Here. No. Screw the nodules at the bottom of the ocean, all right? Just this once. Just this once. Here, watch this instead. Palate cleanser. Do we have sound? Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, that's cool. With the Oshkosh years past, it's decently fun, but grueling to spectate. Pugachev's Cobra. Yeah, F-22s can do it. It's just... Yeah, that's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. So yeah, EAA is, you guys are telling me it's going on? That's awesome. Yeah, that's the Experimental Aircraft Association. They have a huge air show in Oshkosh. Yeah. If you like airplanes, it's probably what you'd want to see, because they're... There were in fact crashes. There's all kinds of cool stuff shows up to this. Like a B-52 showed up this year, which is pretty cool. Here's something you might like. I'm talking, of course, about this, 2002 Ford F-350 brush truck. That's Oh, no, not the Lancaster. No, I mean, that's cool. But the brush truck. No, the Lank's cool, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's an extremely rare plane. Like, extremely rare. Oh. There's some damn busters, that's right. Why have one Spitfire engine when you could have 4 Spitfire engines? Damn, these storms in the southeast today. Your Starlink connection just started blipping. Yeah, 4 Merlin engines. Oh, yeah, oof. Oof. That does not suck. That doesn't suck. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, once again, this showed up to the Gatling gun with wings. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Tubes. If you heard it, it wasn't aiming at you. That's right. So if you're unfamiliar with A10s, so the A10 is basically, this was an air-to-ground, it is an air-to-ground attack weapon that's used by the U.S. Air Force. This thing is designed to just kill tanks. It was designed to kill Soviet tanks. That's what it was made for during the Cold War. It is specifically designed around the GAU-8 Avenger Gatling gun. The whole plane is built around it. It can't fly without it because it's integral to balancing the mass of the plane. If you look at an A10, you're wondering why there's 2 engines hanging off the back, because the 2 engines are balancing out the freaking machine gun. Well, not the machine gun. It's not a machine gun. It's a Gatling gun. Differences. Here, this is some perspective for the size of this weapon that's built into the front of this airplane. So that thing shoots 30mm depleted uranium rounds. It'll cut through steel like butter. Gatling autocannon. Sure, there you go. Yeah, I think autocannon would be applicable, sure. Yeah, that big drum right there, that's the magazine. Yeah. This thing can shoot so fast. It shoots so fast that if you had enough ammo, it doesn't have enough ammo, but if you had enough ammo and you held the trigger down, it'll stall the airplane. Because of Newton's third law. Can you show the side shot of the Lank again for a moment? Yeah, sure. I think that's the Canadian one, pretty sure. So it's a bullet-rich engine. Yes. Solid rocket booster would probably, let's call the Gatling gun a continuous pulse lead white powder hybrid solid rocket motor. Yeah, that's good. That's pulsed SRB. Yep. No, that is the UK one. Oh yeah? How's it shaking over here? It's pretty good. Oh yeah? Seriously though, it's a beautiful plane. Yeah. It's got 4 Spitfire, four Merlin engines. They're 27-liter V12s. No, V16s? 27. It's got a lot of power. Supercharged, too, by the way. Yeah. Got a lot of power. It's like raw power. It's like raw power. It's one of the best airplane engines ever made. V12s. Yeah, V12s. There you go. No, seriously. I was reading about those the other day. They're actually super advanced for the time. They're dual overhead cam V12s, which is that's pretty advanced for 1943. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It makes like over 1,000 horsepower. That's pretty good. It's supercharged dual overhead cam V12. That's not bad at all. Isn't that the engine in Jay Leno's airplane powered car? I think that's a Meteor engine. If anything, it's a Meteor. The tank car? The Beast has a Spitfire motor engine in it. So the Meteor... So the Merlin engine was so good, the Brits just decided to put it in tanks. Seriously, that's what the Meteor is. It's a non-supercharged version of it. Yeah. They just said, "All right, mate, take the supercharger off and put it in the damn tank." Righto. Yeah, that's how that happened. Just like that. So I was wrong about the A-10, but the gun on the A-10 only has enough energy to overcome the thrust of one of the A-10's engines, so it wouldn't stall. You're doing a good job at stalling the space news. Does that help? Yeah, it's fuck. Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, but you wouldn't have the engines. You wouldn't have the engines at full throttle though, with fire in the gun, because you're close to the ground, right? Like, I think that would be fair, a fair assessment. Quit stalling. You want to play workers? Play workers? No? No? Hey, where are you going? Yes, there's a Merlin under the long hood of his car, able to do 80 miles an hour in idle in top gear thanks to 1,700 foot-pounds of torque. We already played workers today, dude. I want to keep talking about planes. Hang on a minute here. I've heard that there was an issue with the muzzle gases causing some issue with the engines. That sounds plausible. Let's go to SBL. What do you got? What do you got there? Let's move next space flight up there. Move this down here. There we go. So, but anyway, Oshkosh, the Experimental Aircraft Association, is going on right now. It's an awesome air show. If you haven't been, go. I haven't been myself. I want to go. But yeah, you should go too. Slump, your dad was a tail gunner in a Lank and an observer in a Mosquito. So, Slump, the Mosquito is one of my all-time favorite airplanes from World War II. It's right up there with the P-38, which is probably my favorite. So it's like Lank, P-38, Spitfire, P-51, kind of. Do you see a pattern emerging here? You know, P-38 is probably at the top because that plane is ridiculous, because turbo supercharging in 1938. Okay. I do let P-47s are up there, Jim, but yeah, I'd say that the Lank is one of my all-time favorites because power to weight, dude. Power to weight ratio, man. I want to go fast. Simplify, add lightness. It's brilliant. A 2/3 scale P-38 is available now. You could totally have one and fly it. The Beast starting up. It's loud. What's that other link? Hellfish, what's this? Oh, some going on. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Sasquatch, 2/3 scale P38. I don't want a 2/3 scale P38. I want just a P38. It could be a 1-to-1 scale kit P38. That'd be fine. I don't want a 2/3 one. That looks weird. It looks ridiculous. I hate it. No. 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 Dude, it looks weird. P61, a Black Widow? Those are cool, super rare. No, it looks so strange. No, no. No, do not want. No, I just want a P38. Just, you know. The 2/3 scale one is just weird. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. God, the more I look at it, the more I get upset. No. Let's go back to this. How about a Heinkel 111Z? A Heinkel? The twin engine plane? How about an F-82? Isn't that the twin Mustang, Nader? P25.333, repeating, of course. No. I don't want a twin Mustang. Twin Mustangs are 1 1/3 scale of a regular Mustang. Did you know that? It's bigger. It's not just two P38s kind of stuck together. It's actually bigger, and it looks ridiculous. And when you see that, it'll piss you off. F4? Yeah, that reads considering your resume, Nader. That makes perfect sense. How many segments is the new tower going to have? It's pretty much going to be the same exact one. The HE111Z. You were so preoccupied whether you could, you didn't stop to think if you should. Damn it! That's... No. Just... No. No. I don't like it at all. That's the worst. Hey, look at you. You little meat. The Heinkel 111Z is what happens when you more boosters in airplane. What about the ME323? The Gigant. Hey, Germany, how many engines you want? Jawohl. More! More! Here you go. You're welcome. What the hell is this? This looks like something you'd find in like an old Ace Combat game. I hate it. I hate it a lot. And don't get me wrong, I see what it's doing, but I hate it. I know about the P61 resto. Yeah, that's super cool. That's an extremely rare airplane. The P-61 Black Widow. Super rare night fighter. Well, not just a night fighter, but you get the idea. All right, let me see. Get this piece of crap off my screen. Oh, that's killer. Yo, that's awesome. All these pictures are from a long time ago, though. Oh, never mind. I love that they stuck 4 American flags in the machine gun pod. Yeah, the P-61 has its machine guns like behind the cockpit, like up and behind the cockpit. Can you believe that? It's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's a very, very rare airplane. Not a lot of people know about these things. They're night fighters. That's what it really was used for. See the radar on the side? It's designed for night fighting, which is crazy. Like, it's a very strange airplane. You want weird planes? That's pretty weird. Not an airplane. Ground effect vehicle. Differences. The Lund class. That's not an airplane. It flies. No, it does not fly. It uses the ground effect. Meaning it cannot go any higher than maybe like 10, 20 feet off the deck. That's a ground effect plane. Ground effect. Different. Yes. That is a weird plane, but it's pretty damn cool. Oh, hello. Why did they paint planes green back then? Well, that was the Army Air Force's color on the outside, but if you're talking about the green on the inside, they still do that. The green right there, not that green. Hold on. I was just looking for something with green on it. That's corrosion resistant primer. Airplanes are still painted this way. See the green? They're still painted like that to this day. Because the last thing you want is your wing corroding off. Yeah. Even the space shuttles, dude. Hold on. Even the shuttles. See? Same idea. Yep. Corrosion resistant. Yeah, because aluminum will corrode. And when it corrodes, it makes aluminum oxide. Aluminum oxide is A, bad for you, and B, very bad for the airplane. Mom's boyfriend's father was a crew chief on a P-61 in the Pacific after walking out of Europe in 1937 to stay alive. Yeah, that's fair. They also have sacrificial anodes. Yep. The XF-11? XF-11. I mean, I like planes that actually, did stuff, not just experiment. Oh my god, what the funkin' waggles is this? It's got 2 Wasp Majors in it. Okay. Whoa. That thing has 2 Wasp Majors in it. Those are not weak engines. Those are B-29 motors. Yeah, same motor they put on a B-29 and B-36 for what it's worth. It's got 2 of them, and it's not nearly as heavy as a B-29. What happened to this thing? I'm going to go ahead and guess that it crashed. Just putting it out there. Production contract was canceled and only 2 prototypes were completed. During the first XF-11 flight in 1946, piloted by Hughes, the aircraft crashed in Beverly Hills and was destroyed. The program was controversial from the beginning, leading the United States Senate to investigate the XF-11 and the H-4 Hercules in 1946 and 47. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of power to wait for that. Yeah, that's a lot of power to wait. Yeah, that you know, like I said, no wonder flying boats were cool. Hawks, viewers linked actually, I mean, if we want to talk about planes for a second, viewer, I think Hellfish linked this like probably like a week and a half ago. I mean, actually maybe 2 weeks ago. It's probably longer than that. About how the U.S. is pursuing flying boats again. Yeah, there's a new request for proposal, I think it was, on a flying boat for the U.S. military. Yeah. I forget the details, but why? Yeah, Das visited the only H4 there was only one made. It's at the it's in Willamette, Evergreen. China. Yeah, we have to start pursuing the old island hopping strategy again. So flying boats are relevant again. Except not fighting Japan this time. Fighting, you know. With modern control systems, I think they make a ton of sense for heavy transport. Bring back the P6. P6. Cool. P6M. Yeah, Mayor, I know what you're talking about. The jet seaplane. Super cool. It also makes a lot of sense as a way to get lots of supplies out to a carrier group fast. Yep. Yeah, actually, was it a Chronoplanes that they were looking to make, guys, or was it flying boats? I forget. Yeah, P6Ms are super cool. I want a flying boat for camping purposes. Why not flying submarines? I don't think anybody's ever tried to make a submarine fly. However, people have tried to make submarine aircraft carriers. The Japanese did it with their Sentoku class submarine. Yeah. Submarine with submarine aircraft carrier. It's been done. That's about as close as we're going to get to a flying submarine, dude. Yeah, the Sentoku, the I-400. Yep. They made submarine aircraft carriers. One submarine in space. What is a spacecraft but an inverted submarine? That's your word of wisdom for the day. Okay, I think that's enough of a Space and Rocket review. I think, Yamato. Yo mama. Wait, what? What is, hold on. I was gonna say let's play Hearts, but hold on. Hold on. Hearts of Iron, not Hearts the card game. Even though Hearts is good too, but. Liberty Lifter. The Liberty Lifter program is currently designing and will build, float, and fly an affordable and innovative seaplane that could potentially transform fast logistics missions for Department of Defense and Commerce. Where have I heard this before? What is it? Freaking opposite day? That's exactly why that was built. Actually, technically, the Clipper planes were built to move the mail around. But the mail. Everything that's old is new again. Liberty Lifter delivers this capability by operating efficiently for long distances, flying low over the ocean in a wide range of conditions. Sustaining flight altitudes up to 10,000 feet mean sea level with a compromise on range. Efficiently transporting large payloads at speeds far exceeding existing sea lift platforms. It's a freaking Clipper, dude. Or a Spruce Goose. Pick your poison. It's a Caspian Sea monster with extra steps. Yeah, baby. I just want to note that the 314 is just a B-17 with a flying boat hull attached to it. And once you look at it and actually see it, you're like, it's B-17. Look at it. Look close. Look closelier. Look more closelier. Seaplane B-17. Yep. You just burn the crap out of your finger, the next day is going to suck. Yep. Tail is more like a B-24, though. Yeah, I mean, seaplane, but yeah, see, look at the wing, though. See what I'm talking about? See the wing? Boing. See the wing? It's the same wing. B-plane 17. Random thought, but they built 21 B2s and they canceled 22 to 165. Yeah, sounds like something we'd do. We wonder why they carry a heavy price tag, but we're remedying that problem, so I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. The Liberty Lifter makes a lot of sense for carrier groups and island landings. Well, the thing is that all the island bases in the middle of the Pacific that we had, we don't do that anymore. We didn't abandon all of them. We just kind of left them there. Don't need them. And yeah, still have bases in like Okinawa and stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty neat. Anyway, Hearts time. I didn't abandon you, son. I just left you there. Clang Bang, I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to hear about none of that. I'm making it a thing to not. All good, dude. But I figure I'd mention it. I mean, Clang Bang, you're not wrong. Like, I'm not gonna, you know. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be very candid. It's an election year in the United States. Most of you probably know that. What I'm trying to do is not get annoyed when I see an article that's designed to piss me off. Does that make sense? Remember, all of it is designed to generate a visceral reaction that fosters hatred. Okay? We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting caught up in it. Nope. Don't do it. Trust me. You'll feel better. Got to expand the Great Wall of EJ. We actually won. We won, 7. We actually won. We're gonna play another country today. Difficulty is extremely hard. But remember, don't get caught up in it. It's supposed to piss you off. That's the whole idea, to get you to keep scrolling or keep watching. It's designed to piss you off. Just remember that. Designed to do that. So you keep watching or keep scrolling. Doom scrolling. That's a thing. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Okay? They're going to tick all the right boxes. You're going to tick all the right boxes and say all the right things to piss you off or make you happy. Just don't get caught up in it. Trust me. I'm making a thing not to do it, and Bree's with me. Politicians are the kings of engagement farming all systems. That's a really good way to say that. You never did win as Italy, did you, boss? Italy? I think we did. Here, let me switch the titles over. Historic only? You want me to play historic, James? All right.